Okay, guys, how am I looking? Okay, book recommendation Millionaire Fastlane. I'm taking up this challenge from one of my friend that I'll make a video without edit in a single stretch, and it would be a book recommendation video. So I'm gonna pack a lot of data in this so that to show him that I'm actually getting better day after day when I'm creating these videos. So Millionaire Fastlane is about a concept called sense commandments. Sense commandments is like CENTS. Okay, they tell us that any business that has gone to $1 million, for example, has these things in common. So I'm gonna explain to you CENTS, sense commandments. C is for control, which is very important. If you're starting a business, control is very important. Let's say if I'm making videos on YouTube and that's my only source of catching my customers or catching my audience, YouTube can actually kick me out without much of an explanation. So the commandment of control is not fulfilled here. If you actually want to create a business which can become $1 million business, you have to have control. That's the first commandment. Then it comes to E. E is for entry. If the business that you are starting sorry if the business that you are starting doesn't have any entry barriers, like anyone can enter into that business by just filling up a form, then it cannot become $1 million business, because it would be most of the people, everyone is trying there, so the competition would actually bring it down very quickly. The third commandment, which is one of my favorite and I think the most important commandment, is the commandment of need. Sense. N stands for need. Even how good is your idea, the most important thing is you have to check if there is an actual need in the market for your product or your service or whatever you're gonna start. Okay, so that's the commandment of need. Very simple but very powerful, very important. Then is the commandment of T, commandment of time. T is for time. I think the worst thing that ever happened in the modern world about work was the connection of time and money. Let's say if I stop going to work today, I won't get my paycheck at the end of the week. So this connection, this connection of time and money is the worst. To sever this connection, like if you are doing any sort of business, you should see that if you do some work, let's say I work, let's say I create a service, I create a product, now I should not be, it should not be requiring my time on day-to-day basis for generating cash. Let's say this video I'm making, or let's say I created an app called Catwash. So now I put up the time and effort early on, but now I'm not putting that time, but still I'm getting the cash. So that sort of thing. And last is the commandment of scale. So commandment of scale is you have to look for something that is scalable in a sense. Let's say if you create a product that could replicate itself, let's say a software products are generally the best example of scale. Let's say I put in a lot of effort and time in creating a software that helps some process in, let's say, a medical space, but after a while I do not have to take same amount of time and energy in recreating the product. It could be easily scalable. I can copy the same thing to other medical institutions where they might be using it. So easily confused time and scale, but they are two different things. Time is like a drudgery of every day that you have to go and get your paycheck. It should not be like that. It's like doing a business. Let's say I'm selling snacks. I'm making sandwiches. Let's say if I'm making sandwiches and I don't show up to make those sandwiches every day, then the paycheck is not there. So these were the sense commandments from the book Millionaire Fastlane, and you guys know that I have created this video without edit, without anything. So it's extempore. So once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time, and write me below in comments what do you think about this book and about sense commandments and about my content altogether. Thank you so much. Good night.